Today, everybody, I'm in Kansas City at apparently their last mall. It's called Oak Park, and apparently there are so many stores with Funko Pops, so let's go check it out. Okay, I've been walking around for a little bit, and I found the first stop, which is going to be fitting, GameStop. Well, everybody, that GameStop trip was pretty quick because the lady asked me to not film in there, and if you guys didn't see my video the other day, I was also told to not film in another GameStop. Is this maybe a new policy? I'm not exactly sure, but whatever it is, it's fine. We'll just keep hunting around. There wasn't really much that I was on the hunt for there anyway. Okay, I found another store, everybody, and it's called the Retro Zone, and they've got some really cool older Pops that I haven't seen in a long time. Let me show you. Okay, so this first section here actually has some interesting stuff. I'm noticing like the comic book Hawkeye. They've also got a bunch of Stranger Things, some larger Pops, and even Doomsday from Batman v Superman. I haven't seen that one in years. Oh, and you may also notice behind me a stack of them. We'll get there in a second. But anyways, above that, we've got like some larger characters, and then over to the right, we've got some t-shirt bundles, as well as, I believe, the entire Guardianship, or at least most of it, as well as some Yu-Gi-Oh! And the giant ones from Walmart, the Star Wars one that released a few years ago. They're pretty amazing. Now, turning around, everybody, of course, we'll take a look at the other section here, and I'm noticing some great ones like the original Robin, the DC Comics one. We've also got like BMO from Adventure Time, some great My Hero Academia ones, and a bunch of rocks down lower. I'm seeing like New Kids on the Block and Cher. And now coming to the other side here, there was another one that I wanted to show you. Okay, they've got some Blacklight ones, Invincible. Oh yeah, this is it down here. The Princess Leia and R2-D2 2-pack. Look at them. Now, they also pulled out a few interesting ones over here that I wanted to show you guys too, because we have like some from The Hobbit and the Golden Smout I have not seen in forever. There was also the Iron Throne exclusive to New York Comic Con that doesn't even look like a Pop, Alien Queen, Doomsday, and the two versions of the Emperor Palpatine. Okay, now our next up, everybody, is Box Lunch, and I'm looking through this section here because they do have some really great ones. The main one, though, that I found was the Godzilla 1954. I might pick that up today because I haven't seen it before, and I gotta say, the Pop's looking really nice in person. And I did also notice that they have the 10-inch version, but because we are in Kansas City right now, I'm not gonna be getting the 10-inch one. I'll pick it up later when I see it closer to home. But also doing some other looking around, some larger characters are like the Grinch with Bag, which is another one that I'm so excited about. But again, I probably won't be grabbing because it is larger, but it is still so cool to see them because they are new figures. And one that I'm on the hunt for, and I'm kind of like looking around in general today, are for the Bitty Pop Rides and Towns. If they have any of those, I'd love to pick them up. But also, I'm looking at the section as I've been chatting with you. I noticed a few more. Like down at the bottom here, some from John Wick Chapter 4. Actually, it's just John Wick from John Wick Chapter 4, but still really cool. As well as next to him, they have Cell Max, and I found the Shin Godzilla from the 2016 film. And so now I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm gonna pick up, but I will be grabbing something. Okay, everybody, I found a bit of a hidden section at the bottom here with a bunch of Bitty Pops, and check it out, they actually have the Harry Potter and Harry Potter Express. So this, I am definitely gonna be getting today. It's cool because I was looking for one. Okay, everybody, I got my stuff over at Box Lunch. I ended up getting the two things that I showed you, and I won't tell you which Godzilla I got. We'll make it a bit of a surprise, why not? But anyways, now the next stores that I'm gonna be going to are pretty interesting because here's the thing. I expected there to be a Hot Topic. It's just over there, but then there's also an Entertain Mart. I've never been to one before, but I've heard great things about them, so let's go to Hot Topic, and then we'll check out Entertain Mart after. Okay, I made it in, and now the section here isn't huge, but they do have some really cool stuff, like a bunch of Funko Fusion ones. I also see the new Tony the Tiger, a bunch of Pokemon, but I don't think I need anything here for today, but hey, it's always good to come in and check. Now, the first thing I noticed when I walked in here was their expensive cabinet, which doesn't really have anything too crazy, but they do have a couple chases in there, and I was thinking maybe they'd have some of the new Funko Fusion ones, but I don't see them. They do have one from Nosferatu, though, which I thought was pretty cool. I just think I'm gonna pass on it for today, even though I do like it a lot. And then off to the side over here, they have their large section of figures, and I'm kind of looking through it right now as we speak, and I'm not really seeing anything that I need. Like, they've got a couple, like, newer figures, but like I said, because I'm away, I'm trying to, like, be selective with what I grab. But either way, they've got a pretty great section of figures. And I will dig around a little bit more because I was excited to come in here. I'm sure there's something that I'm gonna pick up. I just don't know what yet. Okay, everybody, so I'm out of Entertain Mart. I've got to say, it was pretty great, and I did end up picking up something. I was looking through the t-shirts, and they had a bundle of E.T. with the Reese's Pieces, so I went for it. But it was kind of funny because on my way out at the front, they had a section that was Disney Funko Pops. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. See if there's anything that I need. And then up at the top, I realized that the photo that they're using is my collection. Years and years ago, I did a Disney collection video where I just showed off every single one that I had, and the thumbnail from that video was the one they had in the store. How weird is that? But I think it pops up on Google, so it makes sense why they used it. Okay, so I came into another store here that has a giant section of Pops and some super random ones too. Like a lot of the Simpsons Trios of Horror, World of Warcraft, just like a bunch of random stuff that I haven't seen in a long time. And so I figured I might as well show you what they've got because hey, it's some pretty cool stuff. Now everybody, just outside the mall, there's a Target, so I figured we gotta come here too. No pun intended, but either way, let me see if I can find this section and we'll see what they've got. Okay, so I made it to the back section here, and it's funny because on the way here, I actually found that brand new blue Splinter Hunter. To be completely honest with you, I don't know why he's blue, but either way, checking out the big section here, there was a good amount of stuff. And I noticed over in the larger character section, they actually have the brand new Funko Fusion Indominus Rex. I picked that up the other day though. The only one that I'm on the hunt for is the Chase, and they only have the one, so I'm not seeing it. But anyways, looking over at the regular size Pops, I see the #1 Vaporizing, as well as Spider-Boy, and they even have Papa Smurf too. And then besides that, they've got the Advent calendars. Hey, that's pretty fun. And I believe I saw the Marvel one over at Hot Topic earlier, so they're kind of showing up in more stores now. Now, one last spot that I want to check before I get out of here is over in the toys, because apparently there's a new Biddy section. I just don't exactly know where. Okay, I did some digging in the toys, and all I was able to find was a small Pokemon section, which was cool, but I don't need any of those, and so I decided to come back over here, and I still don't see them. I figured I would do one last dig before I get out of here. It was worth a shot. Okay, everybody, that was the pop hunt for today, and now I do have something kind of special that happened. Because after I came out of Target, I found out that there was another GameStop nearby, so I went in just to see what they had, and I wasn't even thinking of filming. But then as soon as I walked in, I saw the Funko Fusion sign, so I was like, you know what, let me pull out my phone, I'll record it, I wanted to show you what it looked like. And then when I saw the Pops right in the front, they had the Chase for He-Man. I've got them down here, hold on, let me grab them for you. Look at this. I have no clue why it was left behind, and I was talking to the guy there too, and he said it's been there since the day before. How weird. I know, like nobody came in and got it. And now if you're wondering why I didn't even try filming, it's because recently I haven't had great luck with GameStops that I don't usually go to. So I was like, you know what, let's just go in as like, you know, a regular person. I'm not trying to like, you know, be in your face with the camera, which I'm not normally. But anyways, here is the He-Man out of the box. Look at that, he's so Eddie-ified. And so now, out of all of the new ones that have released, the only thing I need is the Indominus Rex. Then I have every single one of them until Wave 2 releases, which is pretty exciting. And for anybody wondering, yes, I did order Eddie as well as the Mecha Freddy off of the Funko shop. Now, everyone, let's get into the stuff that I picked up while I was in the mall, because I ended up getting, I guess, 3 things. And we'll start with this one here, which is the Godzilla 1954. I ended up going with this one here because he's got the ship in his hands. Oh, and I didn't mention this, but they also had the Godzilla 1984, and I thought they were the exact same one, but then when I looked a little bit closer, I realized that they're similar, just not the exact same. One has the plane, the other one doesn't, so I figured, hey, let's go for the cooler one. And I will probably get most of, no, you know, I'll probably try to finish off the set. It's a pretty fun one. I'm a big fan of Godzilla, and I mean, come on, look at that. It's a pretty neat one. Also, if you guys didn't know, the other day, if you watched my video, I was able to get the movie poster that also comes with Mothra. It's really crazy in person. And then, everybody, the other one that I picked up over at Box Lunch was the Biddy Pop Ride. My first one to actually have in the collection. I've been able to find a few of the towns so far, and I'm gonna be doing a video on every single one of them when I can get them all. But I'm like slowly picking them up as I see them in stores. And I did, well, I should have had the Batmobile a little while ago, but it was street dated over at Target, so I wasn't able to purchase it that day, and I just haven't seen it since. These are really fun though, and I'm definitely going to be doing a video about every single one of them when I can get my hands on them. And then, of course, everybody, the last thing that I picked up was this bad boy here, the E.T. Pop and T bundle. It's a pretty great set because I do not have the figure. I also don't think I have the t-shirt. I'm trying to remember. There was one, oh no, I'm thinking of Garfield. There was one a long time ago where I couldn't find the shirt in my size, so one of you guys sent it over, and that one was definitely the Garfield one. For some reason, I was thinking it was E.T., but anyways, I now have this in the collection, and I love that you can see the Reese's Pieces in his hand there. It's too cute. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all that I have for you today. And by the way, this is my last video in Kansas City, so whatever you see next, I'll be back doing my regular thing. Probably getting ready for Funko Fusion because it is coming out later this week. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy because this was a lot of fun, and I'll see you tomorrow.